Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play No Man's Sky. On a No Man's Sky Sunday, I'm your host, Colors Faded. It's episode 44. We're at one of my old bases, the cadmium mine, and I'm mining dirt. This is a really fast, effective way to mine dirt if you want to build the stone stuff. And we want to build stone stuff. I'm going to show you why we want to build the stone stuff, the stone building stuff. And if you're one of the few people who follows me on Twitter, you probably already know what this is about. But it only goes so high, though. So then you kind of have to start picking a new spot on a steep hillside like this. But I just want to fill out my inventory. So I made a whole bunch of room. So I could grab as much dirt as possible. As much silica. We're going to be using it, and this doesn't take very long to deplete the weapon shards either, but we have a ton of magnetized ferrite, so it doesn't really matter. And I'll show you what the inventory looks like here too. Let's do... Okay, there's all this dirt. There's a ton of it, and we're actually down the bottom. We're almost filled out. So in a second she's going to tell us no more room in inventory. A very quick way to get a whole bunch of this because the flattener is so good. There we go. So we'll grab that and then we'll head out of here. I'm going to move this cadmium mine to a different location because this is one of the locations where I didn't know that early in the game that it was a bad idea not to dig your way into stuff. This will fill in over time, but for right now it's not a big deal. We're storing a whole bunch of cadmium. I'm just going to take that and put it straight into storage container, and then we're going to get out of here. We're going to go to a new place. I have found my forever home planet in galaxy number 59. When we were forced to I finally completed the quest and of course chose the green orb, and then you move into the next galaxy. Well, it takes you to the next lush galaxy from where you're at. Well, we were already in a lush galaxy at galaxy number 50, so it took us to the Plohirilu galaxy, which is galaxy number 59, which is also really lush. And I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna fly around forever and see if I can get lucky. Well, I did. I got very lucky. I had several criteria, 7 criteria, in fact, for the type of planet that I wanted to build my forever home on. One was it had to have these interesting glowing trees, had to have a relatively flat landscape, but with some type of mountainous geological stuff on it. I didn't want the really tall up and down mountains, but I wanted some variance to it. It had to have trees. It had to have water. Well, this is the place that I landed upon, and I wanted it to be green and not purple or pink or red or any of the other colors that kind of strained my eyes after a while. And this is what I found. So you could see it's relatively flat, but it has these, Devil's Tower kind of chunks of stone on it. It's got the glowy trees at night. The tips on these, you can see them glowing now. They glow and then go dim. So it's got those, but it also has regular trees, which is great. So it has all of that, green grass. It has water. You'll be able to see way out there. It's got some water. Got plenty of water on the planet as well. So if I want to do some underwater stuff, I'll be able to. It's got no storms. I haven't even been able to find a hostile animal on it at all either. So it's been pretty wonderful. And then I started building my forever home, which is going to be giant pyramids. Which is why this is called Mayanopolis. So, but there are some things that you can't build with the stones that you need the other component ports for. And so I thought, well, how do I get what I want and still make it look like this? Well, here's how. This is the first thing I built, was this first little temple. So that I could have these. So I could have all my storage container. Of course. Which was necessary. But how do you do that? Well, you have to build around it. So the end result is you want to build something like this. Like that. Give it power and you build a temple around it. It was a very cool process. I learned a lot doing it. Really fun. And now I want to build the rest of it. So if you want to stick around, that's what we're going to be doing today, is building some of the stuff. Like that. Very cool. Game's got a little problem with the way it does that many steps and that many lines, and I'm hoping my newest graphic card, when it shows up, will make this a little less goofy looking. I've tried to set the graphics up to be the best possible, and I'm trying to build this tiered staircase on this end of the inside of the pyramid, of the bigger pyramid, so that I can easily get from down here inside up to the top, where I'll probably take and move the starship over to. So that temple over there is going to be all the storage units. This one over here is going to be, you know, living quarters, and we'll move the teleport over here and all this stuff. And so what I've done is, since you can't build a true pyramid, what you can do is build, you could see what it looks like. Well, you can see this one. You can see how the corners, there's nothing for the corners. There's no corner pieces that you can use here. So without a corner piece, you're stuck building a pyramid that looks like this. And I thought, well, in the side portions here, in the corners, you can build terraces. So I started to build this first level terrace over here. Come in here, go in here. Lion options. We're going to put lots of lights in here. So inside, build a couple of rooms. It's really dark in here. I don't have any lights in here yet, but that's part of the whole quest here, is to build the rest of it and light it all up in here. So that was part of it. Part of what we wanted to do. One of the other things that's kind of problems, you can see we're using the wide stairs here. The narrow stairs have a problem attaching to the sides of things. It's really kind of a pain in the butt. So see, I've started building on this side too. I got that side mostly built over there, and then I ran out of stone. So I'll tell you how we do something. So I was just sitting here thinking, at first I was going to use the roof parts, because there are roof parts down here that slant like this stone roof panel. And I thought, oh, I can do that. And the reason I wanted to do that is because it has an actual corner piece, which I thought would be really cool. But the problem is, once you start to stack it up, I didn't like the way it looked, because they stack on top of each other like that. And obviously it makes sense if you're the rain, but look at that. It's not quite flush adjacent. It's not quite what you expect. And so it creates this thing where it's not smooth either. And I was like, oh, that really annoys me. So I decided not to go that route. I may end up trying to build a pyramid with those later, because they do have the corner pieces. And that was the part that got me excited, was that it had this. So you could do this. And I was like, oh man, this is what I want. I want these corner pieces. Because then you can do this. Just to show you an example of what it would look like. Go up here and get another corner piece. Yeah, like that. So then you have an actual pyramid. And I was like, wow, that's pretty neat. But I just wasn't sold on the way it looked. Of course, as I look at it from a distance now, I'm thinking, it might not be that bad. Might just have to build this up here as an experiment. A lot of building in this game is just me sitting in here and experimenting. You can hit the B key and leave your guide. There's some interesting rules about how it likes to build stuff. If we did that, just to see what the corners would look like and everything. Go back in here. Now what would the rest of it look like? Because then the other thing would be, yeah, see, a lot of times it just doesn't quite want to do what you want it to do. It's like, no, it's not going to operate the way you want. You can't make me turn that way. Mom, he's making me turn away. I don't want to turn. I don't like how annoying this is to try and place pieces. I really wish it was not this annoying. Really wish it was easier. I don't know why it always wants to place things farther away than what you're actually working on, but I mean, that's what if that's the inverted piece. See, look, it won't go in the right direction. It takes it forever to get in the right direction when it should be the most obvious thing. So this gets you kind of, sort of, we'd have to look. Oh, I see. We'd have to move that around a little bit. It's not quite right, but let's go back in here and let's try it. I just want to use this to get away from it. Get up in the sky and turn around and look down on it. I mean, from a distance, it's not half bad, is it? It's not half bad. And then it doesn't have all these thin lines in it, does it? Then it wouldn't have all those thin lines. Because the steps, the problem with the steps is all the thin lines. It drives me batty. This isn't too bad. Okay, so next question then is, let's say this was your pyramid. Could you take this and remove it and put like a floor in here? Yeah, like this. Right there. Let's say this was a room in your place. Always hard. Always hard. Oh my god. Fine, you're gonna be that way. What would it look like? Because you'd have to put this panel right here, like that. Ooh, already liking it. So if you were inside the pyramid and you found one of these places and came out here. Oh. What's it look like from a distance? Because the granularity of these steps has been kind of driving me nuts. Oh. That does look sharp, doesn't it? That looks sharper than I thought it would. I made a small pyramid over there where I was testing it out. That one's actually done with the alloy steps because I wanted to know what it would look like. Let's go check out the alloy pyramid for a second. I like the stone better. The alloy does some weird stuff, like look at its little accents there. But it might have... It may have a better... It may have a better roofing system. No, it won't. Look, this is going to look janky as hell, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. What is that? That's awful. Those don't even connect. What the hell is going on there? Are you kidding me? They don't even connect? That's scandalous. Are you kidding me? I can't believe those don't connect. I mean, it makes it kind of like futuristic, right? But it doesn't connect. It connects by this one little beam? No, it doesn't even connect. It's just like, I am raised up. You cannot touch me. That is... This, I like having these smaller pyramids just to experiment with. Really, it doesn't connect. So it leaves you a little gap there. Okay, I don't want that. This, though. This is... I'm not displeased with how that looks. Plus, then we get the real pyramid out of it. Then we get a much more realistic pyramid out of it. Okay. Okay. I think I'm sold. I'm going to have to resize my pyramid. Let's build this one first, though. Maybe if I can see. Get up here. Come on, jetpack. Jeez, you stink. Okay. Let's start with up there. I'm going to like this a lot better, I think. Yeah, because then you're not going to need these pieces. Okay, so we want, you have to put these bottom ones in here to get the upper part to look right. Let's just go back here and start with this. Yep. Let's see what this looks like. Come on now. Here you go, boys. Come on now. Okay. So... Wow, it's going to be a true pyramid in there than it is, because then we can go like this. Yeah. Let's see. So, putting pieces underground is what causes other pieces to... Over here on this wall is a good example. This temple part with the stone wall, to get that fascia up there, or whatever you want to call it, that decoration on the top, you have to take a wall and put it down underneath. See? If I put it down there, how it shows up, it's dark now. It's hard to see, but you can see it. So that's how you get that to show up. If it's the second... If it's the taller wall on a two-part wall or higher, you end up with that decoration there, which is what I was trying to get to for a lot of these. But I wanted the whole thing to look like that. But now I've changed my mind about how I want to do this. So let's just work it out. It's a relaxing Skyrim Sunday. Let's do it. Because I like the idea of... It was bothering me a whole lot how these were... All these stairs were just cluttering the view so much. And, you know, it's like it couldn't anti-alias it correctly or something. So even from a not very far distance, it just looked awful. And I was like, oh, that can't be right. I don't know how many of those I actually need to do in the ground there. We'll find out as we go along. How's that look? You can see me, I'm big time into aesthetics. Oh, that is. That's better. It's better. Okay. It's better. I'm liking it. I am liking it. Let's do the whole thing that way then. This is going to be... So today, folks, all you're getting is not much in the way of adventure, just me building. just building my little pyramids. I was unhappy with the roof tiles when I started trying to do it, but now that I've had some time to really sit here and examine it, I like it a lot better. So oh, we killed a piece of the roof over there. Cat, what are you doing? It's No Man's Sky Sunday, but Lucy thinks it's Lucy Inspection Sunday. I don't know if that showed up in the microphone, kid, but I think people could hear that. Lucy Lou. Yeah, that's what I want. Right there. Just, yeah, we got plenty of it. So. Now, that looks nice. We'll come over here and do this side. And then I won't have to worry about terracing these corners. I can do something else with them on the big pyramid. I like just having lots of options. It's kind of fun to try and figure out what the heck I want to do with this. I've been trying to imagine what it would look like going from inside the pyramid to outside and what the rooms inside would look like. And it's been a kind of a fun process to do this. So yeah, so this whole thing here of the interior stuff, obviously it's all getting hidden. It's just great. I love it. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That up there? Right way? If I do that? Let's do it the right way. Oh, it is. Okay. Why would you turn? Why would you turn like that? Let's exit our suit and see if we can get up here. Try to get all these. Placed in here. Oh my god. Oh, and then we're out because we're out of ferrite dust. Oh no, so we need ferrite dust for the roof pieces. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Okay, let's look at what we have. I've been making pure ferrite because that's what's necessary for the other ones. But not anymore. So if we go to... We could just go farm a bunch of it, which isn't a bad idea. Or... What do we need? Pure ferrite? If we put pure ferrite in there, do we get... Let's go. Where's some pure ferrite? And a lot of magnetized ferrite. So if we put pure ferrite in here, it gives us magnetized ferrite. Stop. No. It's not helpful. So pure ferrite, we just have to mine? Oh boy. Kind of full. Okay. Well then. I do like that better though. Because look, from a distance, look how janky that looks with all the steps. Because of the way it's anti-aliasing and stuff like that. It just doesn't look smooth or inviting at all. So I guess we're going to get a go adventure after all, because we're going to have to go get a lot of ferrite dust. What I want to do here is probably... Okay, that container's for that. 8, 7. What's 7 do? 7 has a lot of ferrite, pure ferrite, all that kind of stuff. So let's do this. Magnetized ferrite. That's the pure ferrite. We probably want to keep some of that. There's paraffinium. What am I doing with that? Pure ferrite we're going to want to keep, because you need the pure ferrite for the stones, for the stone walls and all that kind of stuff, which is why we want to keep making, we keep wanting using this magnetized ferrite to make more pure ferrite with it, because we need a lot of it, actually. We'll make as much room as we can here for a bunch of standard ferrite, and we'll go on a little walkabout to go get it. Yeah, so we'll save these pure ferrite pieces. I'm trying to organize it in here. Silver occasionally you need for certain things. And of course, all of this. So we got that much room for a bunch of ferrite. Okay, let's go get some. I got really lucky, and somewhere over here in this direction is power. As you can see, there's that right there, and it's right over in that direction. Yeah, right over there. So I set up some power, but it's not a big deal. What's important here is we'll do some analysis. Grab a bunch of ferrite. Ferrite dust, dihydrogen, ferrite dust, sodium, ferrite dust, chromium. I mean, there's a bunch of it. And if the, see, you can see where all my power nodes are. It said I could build 4. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to build all 4 of them then, because I know I'll need the power later. If we run into a problem with the Sentinels bothering us a lot, we'll just go on a war rampage and shut them down on the planet. I did find one other Paradise World, which is really, really nice. It has hostile Sentinels, but it also has, in addition to Gravitino balls, it has either bones or salvageable scrap. I can't remember. So it's one of these planets where going there and shutting down the Sentinels and then spending all day there harvesting would just be fantastic. So I thought, okay, I definitely want to build a base there. So I built a little tent base on it. I found a lot of interesting planets when I was looking for this perfect world. I found so many good ones because I'm in this lush galaxy and I know how to look for the right kind of Goldilocks system, right? You want to look for a 4, 5, or 6 G or F system, and you're just, with water, because I was looking for water, and I found a lot of good planets, but they all had one thing lacking. Most of the time it was water. Amazingly, you'd show up in the system and it'd be some cold planet that had the water. It wouldn't be the Paradise World. The Paradise World would be covered in grass. I found one that was darn near perfect, but it didn't have any trees of any kind, which made it really boring. Okay, let's just do this here then. You guys want to do this here? Let's just do it here, and we'll dig our way in and out of trouble if we don't have to. Got the paralysis mortar up. Here they come. This is going to fill up a lot of our slots, but there you go. Had a quest for that, so that's nice. rid of you. Get rid of you. Oh my god. Yes, move out of the way. Oh my god. Okay, what's going on? Son of a gun. Yeah, I know. Gosh darn it. Wrong one. That was annoying. The recharge thing was annoying. Ah. That was really annoying. Do I have anything in my multi-tool that doesn't work? Let's go. God damn it. Come on. Fire the weapon. What do you think I'm... Kill that thing. Oh my god. Okay. Yep. You. That was a problem. You die first. Just kill it. Oh my god. What are you doing? Son of a gun. Where's the rest of your brain there, buddy? Where are the rest of you? Got this thing flopping around. Where are they? Where are they? Right there. Any more? One over here. Disabled. Okay. That was harder than it should have been. My goodness. Just being on the wrong component and trying to recharge the plasma launcher is awful. Really, really bad situation. But now they're shut off. Where'd the Sentinelist show up on a different planet? Yeah, where is it? Oh no, it's over here. It's on our planet. Good. That way, if we need to shut it off again in the future, we can just run over to the nest and do it. I like that plan. That's pure ferrite. Let's go this way. How much of this stuff ended up in our inventory? A lot. Okay, well, we can get rid of some of it really quickly. This stuff goes away really fast, which is really nice. For a handful of things. Handful of nanites. Not a big deal. The rest of those can go away. This is more about making room. Okay. Put you guys up here. We got a pristine brain. That's my third one. I have no idea what those are used for, but I hope it's something really useful. Now, oh, here we go. Oh boy, what do we have here? Oh, I thought this might dive down into a cave, but nope. Hello, big ships. Pure ferrite, not as big of a deal. Although we should be making some right now. What we should be doing is taking this and putting it in there. And like I said, the reason for that is for the walls. All the walls in that stone set require pure ferrite and dirt, silicon powder. So that's why you're doing that. I didn't realize the roofing panels only took regular ferrite. Oh, that changes the equation a little bit on what you got to do for resources. This is a great planet, though, as far as resource counts are great. I mean, there's ample amounts of everything you need. Plenty of trees, so there's tons of carbon. Plenty of oxygen plants and stuff, so there's plenty of oxygen. It's a very nice place to be. I was pretty happy when I got here because I was like, whoa, this might be the place. Oh. See, look at that. I very quickly press X to go to recharge, and what's it want to do? It wants to recharge a hazard protection, which is at 100%. Dudes, come on. Be smart and default to the smartest thing. What's lowest on the list that the person is probably needs right now and is using? Like, I'm not using my hazard protection on this planet, so why would you even want to do that first? Little things like that. Little things like that when video games and the developers who make them just display their lack of paying attention, their lack of attention to detail. Okay, buddy, are you playing your own game? Are you noticing in the frenetic pace of battle when I'm trying not to get destroyed by a walker? What I'd really like to recharge is my plasma launcher because it's the thing that just went out of ammunition. Come on. I mean, I know these are the boring things to program, but they're also really important. I gotta see if there's a way to get ferrite dust faster than this. If there's a place where I can go. If there's a world where I can go mine it. Because you would think there would have to be. There are worlds where you can mine magnetized ferrite. I know that because I'm doing one of them. That's Devil's Tower. That's one of the first bases I built. So there's got to be a world where you can get regular ferrite set up in one of those automated miners, and then you could just... I mean, I know there are some things that you can't mine, like tritium, which would be real. It would be so utterly cool if you could go into space and find huge asteroids that you could set up mines on. Little mining colony thing. I really need to make a video about that. That just might fire the imagination of the developers enough to cause it to actually happen. Oh, that guy. Funny thing is, when he starts to run off, he's not a creature. You can see he's got no red dot. You can't identify him. He just starts to run off. It feels more like an inside joke, like a running gag. Doesn't fit any of the game world's established rules. He's still running around. What are you doing, bud? You settle down somewhere? Well, let's head back. Maybe in the process of heading back there, we can get enough stuff. And what we'll do is, I'll go through the list here of planets that I've discovered and see if I can't find a planet that only has ferrite on it. Actually, the smartest thing to do might be to go check the Wikipedia first. Maybe it's something that can only be mined like this. There are a few things in the game that force you to put a mining laser on them. Either in your starship or here. So there's that. We're going to redo that one. That's going to be fun. Good time there. I'm going to enjoy that. That's going to give me a lot more room on the inside to play with, which will be pretty neat. Should be able to come up with some pretty cool designs. Do some neat things with some party rooms and such. Yeah, I'm going to like this. This is going to be neat. Okay. How much did we make? How much did we get? It's not a lot, is it? Not nearly as much as the dirt we have. Okay, let's check that and see about ferrite. Okay, well, the news is good. You can refine ferrite dust out of phosphorus, uranium dioxide, a bunch of other things. So, and paraffinium. All things that we have actually a lot of. So I question my decision not to make this room a little deeper. Let's do what if we did how far back would I need to go for this? If I went back like here, yeah, now we're getting into okay, so that creates that space. What if I did? I like to have this somewhere. Put it there, or you could put it where? You could put it there, and you could move that thing around. It doesn't have to be there. In which case I can go get rid of that. refiner or a large refiner? We don't really need a large one though, do we? We just need this medium. Because then you can go into here. We have some phosphorus. Okay. If I go in here, take this. All right. There. Okay, hold on. I'm going to move these because I want them out of the way. Oh, and this, that belongs in this specific container. Put it in there. Pristine brain, the 1-for-1, you can't stack them, so now I have 3 of them. That's fun. These can be stacked, and we're at... we have a bunch of phosphorus. I have a bunch of this pugnium I can get rid of too. So let's look at... Oh, you know what? You need to be turned around, buddy. Like that, yeah. That looks cool. Now we can kind of see you doing your work. Begin. Ferrite dust. So that's how we're going to make ferrite dust. We'll take the pure ferrite out of here. We'll go in here and we'll grab a lot of this, which we've been using for nothing. What is this? Hardware frame engine. Did I not get rid of that? Oh yeah. Okay. And we'll use that to make some ferrite dust while we're building. And it's daylight again. This planet has a really short day-night cycle. It's small. I think it's not a moon of a planet, I don't think, but it's a very small planet. So that looks sweet. Okay. Back. Oh, and there's plenty of ferrite dust over here, isn't it? Right here in the way. We're getting ready to build. Okay, listen. You're not welcome here. Doing all your bobbing and weaving, shaking my camera. I'm trying to do work. Trying to do real work over here. Okay. Back to work. This is fun. Oh, I got an idea. Something I want to try. It's me get more ideas as I go along. Come on now. You want to face the right. Okay, and the corner piece. There. Okay. Let's go in here and try this. I got an idea. It's kind of a dumb idea, but... What the heck? Yes. I know you're all winded. Your day's labor. Come on. Be a good boy. Yeah, I actually do like that better. You can build it all the way to the top too, which would be really cool. We want to do that because I want to move my ship up there. We will make this a very pointy pyramid. How are you doing? 83%. What's going on? You're not making anything? Oh. Put you to work. I don't know what we think we're doing here. Everyone must work. There we go. Okay, what I want to do is pick you. Move you to like right there for right now. That's fine. All right, now, how far? You got to attach it through. Okay, hold on. Gotta attach it through a tube. Like that. Actually, though, hold on. Do the three-way tube, four-way tube. This. Okay. Now, on the other side of that, you can do the floor. Oh, but you gotta open the door first. Don't, yeah. No, because I did this. Yep, like that. Okay. Oh, it's very dark. Like that. Okay, let's try this. Let me try for something. We're gonna have to get out of here. Oh no. Jump for my love. Jump in. Okay. Yep, just like that. You want to go like that. And like that. Which means you're going to want that to be gone. Okay. And we haven't done this side yet, have we? Okay. What we need here is this. And this. And the wall. And the wall. And the ceiling. Oh yeah, baby. And then you can come in through here. And we can go out the sides that way too. We can go in that direction. Maybe. See about it. See what it looks like when we start piecing it together. Okay. Well, let's get this. Done. Oh, fun. Yep, all of these weird corner pieces, cornering that we had to do. Yeah, what the heck? Roll, baby. No, no, no. No, no, no. Be correct. Ralphie May once said. Not politically correct, I'm just correct. Yeah, yeah. You gotta get in there and side with your brothers here. Come on. Okay, so the floor is kind of gonna mess things up here. There we go. Floor that was being used as a roof piece there. Oh, this is... Oh, so if you wanted to put steps out, that would be the way to do it, wouldn't it? Okay, hold on. So let's go back and do the stone steps. Oh my gosh, that's going to be fun. Okay. Let's see if this works. Look at that. Oh my god. I am in heaven. Oh my god. You got steps up here. Into the back way. Into here. Ah, ah, ah. I want to rearrange this room now then. I want to rearrange rooms so you can go out any of the four sides through what would be the center. Oh my god. That's awesome. So cool. Why do I love pyramids so much? Don't ask. I don't know. I wish I had an explanation for it. I don't have an explanation though, so it don't matter to me. I just know I like them. Obviously, you know, playing Assassin's Creed Origins, I'm gaga over the pyramids in that game, and I'm building pyramids in this one, so there's something in the way I'm wired that very much likes the whole pyramid thing. All right, start putting the corners on, baby. Yeah, beautiful. Oh my god. This is kind of neat. Sorry if I'm geeking, if my geeking out about this doesn't do it for you, you know, that's totally okay. I think part of the reason it works for me, why I'm so enthralled with it, is because as a kid, when I was in high school, sophomore, junior, and senior year, I took drafting class. It was my first period class because I really wanted to be an architect. I thought it was going to be the coolest thing in the world. That is awesome. So I had a lot of fun as a kid, dreaming up weird buildings and things. Look at that. Oh my god. So to be able, oh, there's one running off too. That's hilarious. I wonder how it decides it if it's just random. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, that's great. How many more of these can we make? This is obviously a little pyramid. It's not as important as the big one. Where's center? There's 1, 2. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Am I doing 4 of these? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so it's not. There's not a true middle here. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. But I'm not gonna make you be able to go out the other sides on this. It's not uneven. So if it's not uneven, there's no way to get a true middle on it. And I'm cool with the way things are right now, so. All right. You know. I thought I had actually made the pyramid. A 5x5 pyramid, but apparently not. What is going on with this? I'm pressing the button and holding it down because I want to do exactly what I just did right there. So over here, yeah, because I got a hole in the floor here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I did a 5x4 pyramid. Oh, you dummy. Okay, now it wouldn't change much to wouldn't do much to change that, would it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, but you've got 9 storage containers, and if you did that, you'd be putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. This is fine. Actually, you know what? We're gonna have to change it because I'm gonna take all this stuff off the top and want to do it as a pointy one. I want to do it as a pointy one. Okay. I want to do it as a true pointy pyramid. Which means we need to come up here. Stuff you over the hill. We need to extend this. Okay. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with doing a little extra work. You're going to need to move, and you're going to need to move. Well, you don't need to move. You need to go away. Same thing with you. You, on the other hand, you're saying I can't do that because I have to. Okay. Well, in that case, so if I want to do this, ferrite dust, I got nothing left. Okay, let's go put some more stuff down here. Oh, because we got a ton of stuff here. Oh, we got a bunch of cadmium that belongs in the cadmium container. Oh, and the sad thing is we can't change it here. You know, there's a really easy way to do this when you're on your ship. Okay, there's gold and there's silver. There we go. Give me this. Give me this silver. It's a temporary place for it. Planetary charts. Okay. Planetary charts are kind of purplish. We are rapidly running out of space in Mr. Purple Land. Oh, this is no free for all back here. So we're gonna do this. Planetary chart. Salvage data. Okay. That helps. Now let's go try to move that thing. That is very neat, but it's got to be moved. Gotta get higher. Okay. Can you get the hell way up here? Come on, guy. There we go. Okay. So it's not do so much of that. Is there any particular way I want to do this? Sure. What about just like that? That looks good to me. Okay, you got to move somewhere, and I'm not entirely sure where to move you. That thing's still running around down there. Okay, for now, put you right there. We'll move you later when things get important. But little bonus coverage today as we extend this. Oh god, I'm hating the idea that I have to redo all of these all over again, but it is what it is. You gotta do it the right way, man. Just... Oh my god. That's funny. Okay. Let's do this. X. Wait, no. C, B. First things first, let's X that. We don't need these. These are just guides. These are just guides. We don't actually technically need these at all. But for right now, they're just guides. Okay. They're going to help me build the rest of this, and then we'll build the... Well, actually, folks, No Man's Sky has decided to crash. Oh, no, it has. Okay. Gosh, for a second I thought it was crashing. Okay. Now we gotta get rid of you guys. Gotta get rid of all you corner folks. All you guys on this side because you're gonna move one slot out. What do you mean to delete? There's a ton of stuff to delete. Stop being precocious here. Look at that. Okay. Now you are going to have to extend a little further. So delete that off there. Delete that off there. You're going to have to go one further. And now we can go down here and say, hey, you guys. Yep. Just like this. No. Don't get tricky there. You know what you're doing. Right there. There. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. We're going to do stairs there. So let's do the stair. This really does feel like a Bob Ross thing, doesn't it? And then we're going to put a little tree over here. We'll paint the tree. And build a little pyramid over here. All right, Bob Ross. What do you got? That's starting to look like what we want. Isn't it? How nice is that? Very nicely done. That's the pyramid on that side. Let's go up here and fix this. On the inside, what we need are corners and the walls. And then one more roof piece. We may have to be at a funny angle to get. There we are. Okay, now here. Same thing on this side. Fantastic. How many can we build? 244. Well, I think that's a proper amount there. This is a wonderful little pyramid. Coming together nicely. Down here and fill in the cracks. Insert your own Simpsons joke right there. How nice is that? Great. So if we come up here, interior to our getaway there. Okay. So that room right there actually needs to be just one tube hallway. Like that. It's nice that those match up now. Oop. Okay. Made an error with that. Let's go out and fix it on the other way. It all has to do with how it matches up. How the components hook into each other, so. Thank you, my friend. And then we'll do this. And this should work if we go back to... You want the square door, I think, more than anything. And then it's... Oh, what's going on here? Why are you doing... That's curious. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. So what if I did? What if I go back doing the other thing? Yeah, it shouldn't matter. Okay, this is where the game gets a little wonky on me. Okay, what I'm gonna do is delete that and try to go back and get the store to work. Okay, now maybe it'll work. It's a strange game the way it does stuff like this. The way the building works. It's just not quite intuitive. There we go. See, you had to attach that without the floors in order for it to seal that properly. You would think it would be automatic no matter which direction you went or which piece you created first, but it's not true. So a little something going on there with the code, but we're getting really close to being done with this thing. I'd like to finish this pyramid before the end of the episode, so you're all going to get the bonus coverage with that being the intention, is to truly finish it off. All right, my friends, back to these parts. This is a fun experiment in building pyramids, isn't it? Now you guys gotta go like that. Yep. Okay. Are y'all noticing like the day-night cycle in the clouds here? I mean, it is really something here on this planet. I think having that thing in the way really not helpful. Just get rid of it for now. All right, now let's see if we can finish. Oh boy. There we go. A real pyramid-y. I am. Please just punch. Come on, buddy. Okay, let's go finish the top then. So up here. Go back, but I want to edit place part. There we go. So instead of building a tomb, we built a place where we can store stuff. Built storage container. Storage containers. How funny is that? Oh, come on now. Turn the right way, Bozo the Clown. Look, the game should be able to tell what you're trying to do here. It's just comical how bad it is. Oh my god, the Hello Games, their devs have to get on this. Just that Fallout 4 does this so much better, and same thing with Fallout 76, and I would not call those fantastic games. I mean, you gotta be better at this. Gotta be better. This is a key component to the game, being able to build stuff. You guys are failing in spectacular fashion here. And I'm trying to build a roof, are I not? You should just be able to intelligently figure this out. So we get all the way up here and we need a capstone. Okay, what do we want? The stone domed roof probably makes the most sense, although there is this ventilated piece. Oh, I'm not sure I like that. What about this? There's that. There's this. And there's the low profile one. It's kind of, oh, it looks like a suitcase. I don't think any of those are good. I don't want to do that. I'm going to go for this guy. Mr. Plain Jane. Okay. So they get a really good look at it. There it is. There's the pyramid, the first pyramid of Mayanopolis. It's the pyramid where we store all our storage containers. In fact, you know what? Since it doesn't have a proper point on it, this is what I'm thinking. Since it doesn't have a proper point on it, I don't really like this. So, since I can't get a point, I want to do this. I just want to go with the flat. Yep. I want to go with this. I'll put some chairs up here, and if people want to sit up here and have drinks with a great view, then they can. I think that's pretty phenomenal. We can go all the way up to the top of this one to get a better look. What do you think of that? Is that pretty cool? I like it. I think that's neat. Yeah, that looks so much better than the stairs because of how fine the lines are close to each other, and from a distance they just look awful. From a distance that looks nice. So we're gonna do the rest of the pyramids that way, and then we'll figure out how to do the interiors. And the cool thing is, on this exterior over here where a couple of these corner pieces are, you can carve that out if you want to and make like an outdoor terrace, like a patio or something, which I'll probably do on one of these corners of this pyramid. So I'm pretty excited about this, about where this is going to go. I like this a lot. I'm going to build this out and inside of here, and then you'll be able to do this bit of business. Come down here and get inside, and that won't be all walls like it is right now, because all that needs to go away. It can all go away. It's not necessary. I have found a better looking, more aesthetically pleasing way to do this. So to me, that's the important thing. I want this to look good. And then I want it to look really cool when it's inside too. So. All right, folks. Gosh. Thanks for hanging out with me for an extended version of No Man's Sky Sunday. I'm your host, Colors Fade. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your questions and comments down below. Please consider supporting my Patreon page. And until I see you next time, happy gaming, everyone. Welcome to Mayanopolis. See you next time.